I am a peasant farmer. I grow crops for my family, for consumption, and the surplus I sell for my home use. I buy books for my children. I buy school uniform for my children. Paraffin, at times I use for buying meat for my family, and all the basic needs of a family I get from agriculture. We depend on agriculture to get all the basic needs, but climate change has stopped all that. The poverty level is rising because of climate change, because you cannot afford to get enough food in the season that you want to get it. You cannot afford to cultivate your garden in time. At times, you cannot even afford food, a meal a day. You want to eat, but you cannot eat because it's not there. You may cultivate a big portion of garden, maybe like 1 acre, put granules, put cassava, put tomatoes, put potatoes, but when the rains come, there's a lot of rain, downpour, that comes, it sweeps away the crop. You are gone. You go hungry because it rots everything. And where do you get the next food? Maybe when it comes to the drought, you may have something in the ground, like the maize, like the potatoes, but when the drought comes, it dries up everything. Then what next? The next thing is hunger. And it makes our work so difficult that we have to go a long way looking for food for our families. You see, the women are the breadwinners for homes. Us, we are the producers. But when there's nothing, you have to go another extra mile to look for what your children, the husband, and maybe yourself, because at times you may not eat because it's little. So you keep it for the children and the husband, because husbands are always like firstborns of a family. So you cannot leave him out. For the people who are contributing to climate change, because there's a lot of emission, and we would ask them, first of all, to reduce their emission. We cannot tell them to cut off the emission because they have also to eat, they have to run their families. It's like a business. But to reduce the emission up to a certain level. And secondly, we would ask them to give money to the developing countries in a way of adaptation and mitigation. How will these people adapt? How will they get to change their lives in the modern ways? Because these are people who are dependent on agriculture.